When we're looking at our trauma insurance, be very mindful when we are looking at these different options. What we want to be looking at is understanding whether we're looking at a standard policy or a plus policy. So we wanted to really understand how many conditions are we being covered for, and you can normally get a good gauge on that based on whether it's a plus or a standard policy. Okay, so here you can see with this particular option with MLC, you're being covered for 61 conditions. Okay, we can't predict what condition we're going to potentially have as a traumatic condition if we are going to have one. However, definitely look at ones that have got more conditions being covered than not. And you may also, if you have a family history and anything, then you may want to look at those definitions closer. So let's say prostate cancer or melanoma, then you may want to look even closer at those particular definitions and compare those. But normally what you want to be looking at as a starting point, just understanding the count and seeing how many conditions you're covered for. And then from this, we also want to, okay, out of those 61 conditions, how many of them are partial payouts, or how many of them are going to be the full payout? So you can see here, out of the 61, 20 of those are partial conditions, and you would get a partial payout. Whereas here it's 41 conditions being covered, with 14 of them being partial, 52 conditions covered, with 12 of them being partial. Okay, you can link through here into the PDS to find out more about how those work, and the details are there.